Hi, I'm here with Gigi, and today we are going to talk about stay. Just for a quick definition, stay means stationary, stay put, do not move from that spot until I come back to release you. So if you think of stay versus wait, stay is kind of the formal version of don't move, and wait is the more casual version in that it allows movement, and wait is really just hang on a sec and then you can go. Stay is can be for longer duration. You're going to want probably a down for a long duration stay, which ultimately translates into something like go to place. Gigi, yes. So I just interrupted that real quick because we are in drop-off day training, and there's another dog who she's interested in, so I wanted to get her attention. Yes, and this is actually the name game in action. You need to have attention before you do any type of work or training. So I'm going to start working with her on stay. The other important elements of stay are if I ask for a sit stay, she stays in that position. If I ask for a down stay, she stays in that position. If at any time she breaks or moves from one to the other, I am going to just let her know that she made the wrong decision. So my sound for that is so nope, wrong decision, and then put her back into the position. So I'll walk through the steps of stay and show how we build on that. Okay, so I'm going to start with a basic sit stay. This is how we teach it in basic 1. So the first step, Gigi, yes, sit. So she went into a down immediately, so I'm going to correct that. Nope, sit, good. And I'm going to reward that. I'm just going to reward the sit because she seemed confused. And so it's going to be sit. And then the hand signal for stay is a flat palm in front of the face. Stay, 1, 2, 3, okay, okay. So right now we're just teaching her the concept of stay means stay put, okay? And I do know that Gigi knows this, but I'm just going to show you a couple of rounds. Gigi, yes, good. Sit. G, she's distracted by the other dog, so I'm going to wait. Yes, good decision. Sit. Yes, good sit. Okay. Stay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So that's the basics. Now we are going to move to the next step, which is a little bit more duration. Okay. So that was 3 seconds. We're not adding distance. Gigi. Yes, good girl. Okay, so I am going to show you now the second step for stay, which is just a little bit more duration. So we start with 3 seconds. We're going to look for 9. No distance yet. Gigi. Yes, good. Sit. Yes. Stay. 1, 2, 3. You're so pretty. What a cutie pie. Okay. So I got about 9 seconds there. And I'll do that a couple more times. Sit. Stay. Nice job. What a good stay. I am letting her know that she's doing the right thing without repeating the cue. What a good girl. That's exactly what I want. Such a nice job. Okay. So that was probably 12. I didn't count it out, but that was more duration. So now that she's understanding stay means stay put, I'm going to add distance. The key to stay is you want to do it gradually. So I'm going to take a step at a time is how I'm going to do it. And with this one, I'm going to ask for a down because I am going to ultimately want down with duration is ultimately what we want. So I will, Gigi, yes. Down, yes. Stay. I'm going to take 1 step. Nice job. I'm going to go back. Yes, good job. Stay. I'll remind her to stay. Take a step out. Go back in. Nice. Do that one more time. stay, take a step, good job, nice work. Reward her, and then okay. So okay tells her that she is done and she can get up and go. So we're going to do that step by step, in literally in terms of adding duration. Okay, so the goal in terms of practicing is you do 5 in a row successfully, you then move on to the next step. Okay, so literally with her would be another step. So I will show you down, down. Yes, good down. So I'll reward for the down. I'm going to drop the leash. I'm going to say stay, and then I'm going to take 2 steps. So she broke it. Nope, down. Good, stay. And I'm going to go back. Nice job. Good, stay. Go back. I'm going back into her and rewarding her. And for this one, okay, I'll get her up. Okay. Okay. She doesn't want to get up. Okay, you're done. So if your dog does that, she just wants to collect treats, I'm going to just grab the leash and go a little bit. Yes, good job. We don't have to go far. Okay, and we'll do it again. Ready? Gigi. So yes. So you saw I waited. That was the name game. She hears the other dog. I'm going to give her a moment to process. When I say her name, I want her to look at me, okay? And she is now. Down. Yes. Stay. I'm going to go out a couple steps. What a good stay. So nice. Good job. Stay. A couple steps. Go back in. Reward. Okay. So this is going to get harder because Goose has now figured out what we're doing and is demand barking, which we did a video of that a week ago. So I'll come back around and talk to you more about stay in just a minute. Okay. Okay, we're back. We're in the hallway so that you can hear me giving the next description for stay. So we're basically taking step by step in terms of moving away from her and adding a little bit of distance. So I will show you 3 steps and then I'll show you how to build on that. So Gigi. Lots to sniff in the hallway. Yes, good girl. So I'm going to ask for a down. Down. Yes. Stay. Flat palm in front of her. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So nice. What a good stay. I'm going to go back in and reward her because I like that stay. Remind her to stay. Stay. 1, 2, 3. That's such a good girl. Such a good girl. I like that so much. Such a good girl. Okay. And then okay gets her up and tells her she's done. So the goal then will be to go out to the end of your 6-foot lead, ask for a stay, and then start walking around. Motion makes it hard for the dog. So what we're doing is gradually adding difficulty through the use of distance and duration, and then of course distractions. We're in a distracting environment, so even though we're in the hall, there's a class going on next door. Goose is in the next room over and he's barking, so she hears all that. Those are distractions. What we want to teach our dog is stay means stay put, do not move until I come over to you and release you, even if there's all these distractions. So we'll give it a shot and see if I can start with some motion on either side. So, Gigi, yes, good girl. Down, down, yes, stay. So I'm gonna, so she's very interested in Sam, who's taking the video. Stay. I put her back in the down position, reminded her to stay, and I am moving. Very nice. I can talk to her and let her know that I like what she's doing. If I am going to reward her, which I will, I walk into her reward, stay, remind her to stay, and I walk away. Such a good job. This is very hard. I know. What a good stay, Gigi. What a good stay. I can't do it. So nice. So since I'm here, I'll remind her that was exactly what I wanted. Stay. I still haven't released her. So this is a long stay. So nice. What a good stay. You are doing such a good job. Good. Yes. So she kind of popped up. I just did the okay, and told her that was the wrong decision. And she went back down. So that is the progression for stay. Ultimately, you would walk a full circle around your dog. And what gets really tricky there is the blind spot where your dog can, start to not see you. And you're asking them to make the decision to not move, not pop up, not turn the other direction. So nice, good stay. I'll see, here, stay. I'll see if I can, it's okay. No, down, good, stay. So I'll see if I can do just a small semicircle. Nice job. So here in a, nice, nope. So here's where I would go back to her, down, yes, stay. So it gets tricky when you're, and I'm particularly close, and this isn't real, yes, this is where it's hard, and that's what you don't want her to do. So that tells me, and we're progressing pretty quickly in this video. So what that tells me is that's too hard. So go back to the step that was successful. What was successful with Gigi, down, stay, is me taking some steps out. Good. I moved a little bit. So nice. So nice. Good job, G. And went back to her. Okay. But the moving in a circular fashion around her was a little bit too much for her. So we need to work more on the previous steps before we get to that. So stay is excellent for things like you're walking outside, you need to stop and pick up your dog's poop. You don't want your dog walking all around. You want him just to stay put. So sit or stay. Inside, if there is someone coming to the door and you do not want them going over to the door, which, by the way, that's a very difficult and hard thing, but you'd practice for that. Stay over there. Do not move. Do not move from that spot. And I will come release you when I've shut the door and it's safe. The difference between stay and wait is wait, again, gives you a lot more flexibility than stay. Stay is permanent, stationary, do not move until I come over to you. Wait is just hang on a second. So if you think about another scenario at home, say you have a laundry basket upstairs and you want to get that laundry basket down to the first floor to bring it to the laundry room, and your dog is upstairs with you. You want to ask for a wait while you walk down the stairs, and then you say, okay, and they can come down the stairs. That is a wait because it involves motion. You're not going back over to the dog to have to release it. And you don't care what position they started in. If they're in a sit, a down, whatever, you're not asking for anything that they need to stay in. They just need to not move from that spot. So I actually do not know how, I'm assuming Gigi knows wait, but I haven't worked with her on it today. So I will just try to show you a demo and see if I can show you the difference between stay and wait. Okay, I'm back with Gigi and we're gonna try a wait. So I am going to ask for her attention first because she's very interested in the camera. Gigi. And if she does, yes, so she finally turns around. She didn't look right away. I would like her to turn a lot quicker than that, but I'm giving her a minute to process it. She didn't turn, I moved, and you saw how she looked back. Gigi, yes, that's what I would really like. So we're walking, no, here, Yes. I am going to ask for a weight, which is a pendulum swing. Again, I don't care. She offered a down. That's great. I'm not asking for any position. I'm just going to take a step. Okay. Yes. So she can join me or go up and say hello to the camera. Gigi. Gigi. Yes. Good girl. So I'll show you that again. But that was a weight because it involved motion. I didn't go back to release her. And all she needed to do was hang on a second, which she did. So the hand signal that we use for weight is a pendulum swing across the face. With smaller dogs, it's harder because they're so low to the ground, but you still need them to see the hand signal. So weight, and I'm going to, so that's not a weight. She moved, nope, sit, which actually, it doesn't matter. I'm going to cancel that. Okay, good. I'm going to cancel that because the position, as I said, doesn't matter. So find it. We're walking along. Wait. Nope. Back. Walking along. Wait. Okay. There we go. So she just was hanging on a second, and then I said, okay, that is wait. I use wait a lot more than I use stay. As I said at the beginning of the video, stay is kind of formal. So if you think about formal wear, that's, a holiday or a special occasion like a wedding, etc. Wait is kind of every day. I use wait multiple times a day, which is just wait, hang on a second. You can incorporate wait as you feed your dog. Put the food down, ask them to wait before they start eating. So it's a very helpful behavior in your day-to-day, but stay also can be beneficial. And if you think about what go to place is, which is go on your bed and stay there, they kind of need to know stay for that to work. And that's a very helpful behavior. And we can show that in another video where we teach the dog go to place and stay there. They have to have some concept of what stay means. And so stay is a really great way of building that and building up to a go to place. So stay is something we teach, we introduce in our basic 1 class, and we start at the very basic, what I showed at the very beginning. Just stay means stay put, and that's it. And we practice that for a couple of weeks, but we really strengthen that in basic 2. And our basic 2 class is really an extension of basic 1. You think of basic 1 as just learning the foundational elements, and then think of basic 2 as taking those elements and really putting them into practice in different scenarios. And the reality is we want these behaviors to work in all different scenarios. And that is what is hard for our dogs because they don't generalize well. So if we ask for a behavior in one spot or one situation and they get that, that's great. But then we take that to a different location or a different type of scenario and they act like they don't, know what to do. That's normal. And so what we work on in basic 2 are all the different ways that we might incorporate the sits, the stays, the nice walking on leash, the recall, of course, which is the such a valued and life-saving behavior. So that's kind of the progression. And then of course we continue in our advanced class and the great outdoors, which is taking everything outside, which makes it so much harder because you're competing with all of the outside elements. So anyway, that's just a little primer on stay. I hope this was helpful, and we'll be back with a future video soon.